No. Yeah, I don't notice anything. What ad? What do you mean? Here, I'll just so people can read it. He is back. That my bad. I've. There. Wait, oh, hold up. They can't hear you guys. 1 second. Why can't they not hear you? Something's broken. We might have to cut off. 1 second.
Last week.
All right, they should hear now. Thank you, Matt. There's a good audio there. Turns out it was defaulting to the wrong headset for desktop audio. We're good now. Anyways, you guys go back over the ad again.
Yeah, so welcome back to the podcast. I should just say like the late night with full Eclipse at this point. And while Tool is dying, I'm just gonna reenact this exactly. Who was dying? Was it Max?
That was Max. That was Max.
Oh,
That's not me. I might be wheezing because I'm tired, but
fair enough. I just wanna ask you guys. Our production's been going crazy with the backdrops and stuff. Y'all notice anything different about our backdrop this time around?
looks beautiful.
What do we notice?
Looks beautiful. I don't know.
Like.
I regret nothing, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's great. The only thing I would notice is that we got a little banner. A little banner. Max,
little.
Are you back? Are you dead yet?
Yeah, I'm good.
How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this banner, Max?
I'm feeling pretty good about it, man. I mean, he's currently unmuted, so I got my chat buddy back, but it probably won't last long. So
no,
let my boy Theory talk, man. Let us speak his mind.
Hey,
I'm just trying to have fun and chat. Synergy, what the hell are you doing to my boy?
Nah, let me say so now. That last few was he just got caught in the wrong crossfire. We were saying, hey, stop talking shit, and then he instantly talks shit afterwards, thinking he wouldn't get in trouble. He's towing the line. If he said that literally any other time, like a day after Reese got muted, it would have been fine.
Okay, how the hell have I not gotten muted yet? But he's gotten muted like 4 fucking times.
He has the curse of really bad timing. He either says it while there's an argument currently going on that mods are telling people to stop, or he's the one who escalates it to that point and then continues going. People tend to stop after that.
Yeah, but also, Max, you forget that like your rage bait is like so smart that people don't even realize that you're rage baiting sometimes. Like, remember Josiah when you like Jimmy so hard?
Dude, that poor kid. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to hit your soul like that, dude. Like, my bad, bro.
But normally we don't take money. But Theory messaged me, said how much would I have to pay you to get a banner for free Theory, and I took the money. But I'm also a patriot, and I will defend my country, and I will take this stance here. Okay, so we got my boy Theory. All right, the mods have gone too soft. I blame Reese. I blame Ghost. I blame Snarky, bro. I blame all of them. Maybe not Snarky, but maybe Ghost and Reese. Yeah.
Ghost and... Hey, I did my job. No, it's my. I am the one who muted him. I'll take credit for that. But he had it.
Back in the day when Egro Bear got
was
you. Teammates.
Hey, I want that.
Picture of them, and all he got was a ban from the server. I mean, where was that, bro? Like, GG's, bro. We're throwing. Genuinely.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's start some recaps here because last week was very interesting. Obviously, we had a lot of fights in Diamond Chat that led to a lot of bans. Reese got muted. Theory got muted like 3 times in one day. I think he set a record. I heard he was supposed to be muted for 2 weeks. I don't know if they changed their mind or what, but Pickle got muted. I surprisingly didn't get muted.
I was literally typing it out, but I couldn't because you're on stream team, and I didn't want to go through the process of getting slang to wake up.
Oh, That's crazy. But
You still got in trouble, so it's fine.
Stop.
Headhammer still got mad at everyone.
Gee freaking G's. But anyway, well, we can move on for a moment. Let's talk about last week's games because I feel like it'll be pretty quick and easy. It's gonna be too hard. So I will pull them up here in just a second. But before I pull them up, Nax, Tool, Snarky, were there any games that stood out to you guys in particular?
I mean, there was DB Cuddle. That game, it's the exact same that happened at midseason, same scoreline.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was like, if you actually watched, they would even agree. We kind of like murdered them after the first map.
I watched y'all on first map. I was confused about the Ryan pick.
First map
it was
was
just
good.
a comfort thing for a little bit, but it's fine. We absolutely chokeslammed them after the first map. It wasn't
Solar
close.
didn't
We
do
had
Solar didn't
we
do
had
any better.
back-to-back full holds. Back-to-back full holds. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, no.
GG's.
Oh,
So we'll go through these. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. Don't worry. You're good.
So we'll go through these one at a time. We had Monarch versus Solar, with Solar dropping their first map in the regular season, 3-1. And listen. Here's what I'm going to say. Okay, I said this to Reese because there were so many people who were like, "Oh my God, Solar fell off. Oh my God, Solar fell off." Like, listen.
I wasn't even gonna defend us.
Solar. No, I'm gonna defend y'all because it's bullshit,
That's crazy.
bro. Solar went to map 5 versus BGSU in season 14. Went to map 5 versus a bunch of teams. Okay, this is a team that honestly, low key sometimes will take their foot off the gas and they can drop a map here and there. Okay, I stand by the fact that if Tina had some more practice in the midseason, who knows how it would have gone. There's a lot of, but Solar's still a great team. There's no reason to sound the alarm bells. Everyone played really well. I think I think everyone's been playing really well. They dropped a map to Monarch. I see it the same way as we dropped, and I played on that team when we dropped 2 maps to BGSU. I was on that team when we did that. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to lose this game. We need to lock in. So I'm not so worried. This is still the same team that has like 40 wins and only 2 losses in their lifetime in CGL. Yeah. That's really impressive.
I wasn't even going to defend us because even the 3 maps we won weren't exactly stomps.
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
We were playing really badly.
I watched that first map back. Shout out to Cloud. Shout out to Cloud for killing your whole entire back line.
Player of the week is Cloud for he is the best support tank I've ever met. He helped the enemy team get a 3K.
That man primaled that fucking Reaper straight into the back line. That was fan-fucking-tastic.
I'll just give a little leak into what happened after that. He kept trying to justify the play, and everyone's like, "You're good, stop it." And then he kept justifying it, and people were getting mad because he kept justifying it.
That shit was fucking comedy. I watched that match. I was like, how the fuck do they lose this fight? And then I see fucking, and then fucking Reaper died. He's like, stop. I'm like, oh, that's how they lose it. Because you guys literally were about to have like fucking 2 ults come online too, and then just nope. Cloud said no. That shit was funny. Last map looked close. I didn't actually watch it all the way through, but that looked close.
Yeah. Listen, Solar. Off days happen, bad days happen. It's better for teams to have their bad days in the regular season than it is the playoffs. That's what I was saying.
Acer! Oh, man, that sneeze. Crazy.
DB, finals, DB. Sorry.
Jesus. We're throwing shade at them like we both didn't go 3-1 today, or last week.
But DB also lost a map too. So did DB fall off?
No.
We lost
my whole thing. Hey, listen. My whole thing, look, if Monarch is taking a map off an S tier team, they're either A tier or that S tier team is A tier and they're B tier.
I will accept that. Bro.
Is that how the rankings work? Because by my fucking math, excuse me if I'm wrong here, but that's what you were talking about 2 weeks ago.
No, Monarch should be higher.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with that.
No, Monarch should be brought up. I always thought that kind of low key. They kind of look.
They just haven't had time to prove themselves in their first Solar and didn't indeed prove it. So I'll give it to them.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, they did really well. I thought, like, and Solar wasn't like weak Solar either. Like, they had a lot of people there. So,
PizzaBot brings up a valid point. Are we gonna talk about how DB has a second bye week now?
I don't want a second bye week. People act like I want to.
Listen, man. This
I just
fucking bye team, dude. This bye team is like kicking my ass, dude.
I just had to make sure that we caught this crash out on stream because it was done earlier off stream.
We'll get there in a second. Let's finish the recap.
I just had to catch that.
Yeah, EIG and Aura played. Aura won. No surprises. Now, EKU played like a skeleton roster of Stalemate, and Stalemate won 3-2. I don't even know who played for them, to be honest.
Stalemate was interesting. I know that was the last game I think they had of Theory.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Maybe.
They played because he messaged me if he could play the game for Aura after they had already played the game for Stalemate.
Oh, he couldn't.
Yeah, no, he cannot because he already played it because you can only play one game per week. Please remember that, people, before you start filling for games.
Yeah. And then we had the Toilet Bowl. That wasn't exactly a Toilet Bowl. It was the Emerald Eagles versus Diamond Eagles, and Diamond Eagles won 3-0. Like, that's not fun. That's not fun for any of us. It sounds like there was also a lot of forfeits because I'm looking at the scores and like we have a Saravasa win for like 2-0. I don't know who reported these scores, but
wait, what?
Yeah, the score was.
Thank you for pointing that out. I gotta go look into that. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Then we had DB versus Cuddle. Cuddle won map 1. They had their fun victory dance where they won a map to convince us that they're still S tier, but they didn't win the series, so they're not quite S tier enough. Because I'm looking at the scores right now. They won 2-1 on Antarctic.
It wasn't close after.
2-0. Nubani 3-0. Saravasa 3-0. And y'all are playing Reinhardt on Nubani, and that junk is disrespectful. That junk is diabolically disrespectful.
That shit was fire.
Listen,
thought process.
All I'm gonna say is you don't understand the vision, Vert.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
No.
No. I don't think you do.
Disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the team. I get it.
How is that disrespectful? If we win on
you're
the
running Nubani on a hybrid. You're running freaking Ryan on Nubani. I mean, and you won. Like that's like kicking a player who's already down on the ground because they just broke their ACL. Like they tore their ACL. They're done for the season. You kicked them, tore their other ACL, spit in their face, pissed in their mouth, and then walked away.
In theory, you're like, oh, you play Reinhardt. Okay. Fucking beat it then.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying y'all should have lost on the Reinhardt. You won anyway.
Nope. I don't think you understand the strat there, Vert. You don't get it.
What's the strat? Educate me.
You don't get the
walk.
Strat.
Pull out the whiteboard, and you.
All you gotta do is walk. That's all you gotta do.
Just walk. Press W.
Just fucking walk. I don't know. It's like, hey man, it's Reinhardt. Like, how do you play against Reinhardt? I don't know. You tell me.
Exactly.
Apparently I can't. Apparently I can't.
I don't think you can, Vert. Don't think you can.
Your rage.
Obviously, you do not understand it. You don't get it.
All right. Next.
Sorry about that.
I'm not gonna fall for it.
Next game.
We had Wawa versus Shadow. Not much talk there. Shadow. Yeah. Checkmate versus Few was not close in the slightest. It was a forfeit win for Checkmate. So Checkmate now has a forfeit loss and a forfeit win. And now they're going to play Monarch. And that might actually be a close game. But we can get to Preds in just a moment. Okay. Let's transition over to the roster Mania. That was last week. It felt like every day we couldn't go a single day without there being some sort of change. Like it was insane. And I know this is a Diamond Tier podcast, but I want to talk about who put
Theory requested it. Theory requested it. Anyways, you can go further.
We hinted at some of the changes, so I'm going to go ahead and mention some of them. First and foremost, okay, a fan favorite returning. And I say fan favorite because he's always such a lovable guy. Rantech joining Death Blossoms. Like, what?
So it literally just started with me just being like, so you want to join for the vibes? Just because, like, people were talking about leaving and joining teams. I saw him talk in chat. And then, like, Rai DM'd him. And then yada, yada, yada. And then now we're here. And he's here for the vibes. And then
has he scrummed with y'all yet?
No, not yet. He's also, like, West Coast. So, like, the time frame for when we scrim does not work very well for him half the time, probably. So we'll see how that all goes. He's going to be mainly there for vibes, but he'll probably get some maps in here or there.
What do you think, Max?
You think I think?
Sometimes.
Nack's not allowed to think. I'm not gonna lie. He's not allowed.
It's okay. I think the Ramtech pickup is kind of interesting, mostly because it's literally mostly for fun. So
Just for
like
the
I
memes.
wouldn't read into it too much, to be honest. There's nothing there. Don't look.
Fair enough. Maybe it's a diversion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
I think Jack's better, but that's what I'm thinking.
Don't piss me off. Don't rage bait me.
Sounds like it already worked.
It sounds like it already worked.
Okay, and then not much of a fan favorite. Sinarki and I have more experience with this guy than you guys. Ace Matrix joined Stalemate, and he also played for Ratmilkers, so I think he forgot that he could only play for one team at a time. So I don't know if he left Ratmilkers or if he left Stalemate, but he's still on both rosters technically. And no one's done anything about it, so
Hold up.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
First thing I'll say in a while is me checking things. Hold up.
Fair enough. In the midst of that, Stalemate also dropped K, which I liked K. I don't know why'd y'all drop them. Do you have an answer, Sen? Or you?
I don't know. I do not.
You don't know? Okay, I'm assuming that was a pickle decision.
Yeah.
Speaking of pickle,
Again, I don't do much with Stalemate anymore ever since the merger. I didn't even know the merger was happening.
yeah, we'll
no idea of how much I know.
Speaking of pickle, I know this is a diamond to your podcast. Okay. But I just have to talk about this because I feel compelled to in my soul. I got to bring something up. Okay. So I'm about to log into my Discord account on CGL. Okay. I'm going to talk about Pickle for a second. All right. I like Pickle. Pickle's a fun fella. Okay. Fun little, nice little guy. Here's my issue with Pickle. Pickle, since 2024, so last CGL season. Okay. All right. He played on Diamond Eagles as a player on September 5th, 2024. So last CGL season, that was when DB came in, all the new people or whatever. Or yeah, at least I think it was, right? Yeah. And then just a few months later, December 17th, someone keep count. Okay, so that's one team. Someone keep count. Okay. December 17th, 2024, he joins Sassy Pickles Open Tier. I don't know what that's for. I was thinking maybe a Winter Goats one, so I'm not going to count it. So we only have one still. Then he joins Jade Eagles January 29th for that winter season. Okay. And he was on that. Oh, wait, no. Diamond Eagles became Jade Eagles, so he left that. So, okay, so that's still one. Plays for Sassy Pickles still. Plays for Diamond Eagles again. Goes to Lunar Eclipse at the end of the season. Goes to Clucking Chicken, so I think that was for a different thing. Joins back onto Checkmate. Leaves Checkmate. Leaves multiple Goats teams. So a lot of these are Goats teams. So I won't count the Goats ones because I don't think that's fair. So we've got 1, we've got 2, 3, 4, and then Stalemate, 5, and then 6 Rat Milkers. So in one season of play, or technically 3 seasons of play, Piccolo has been on 3 different CGL teams. Rat Milkers picked him up. Obviously, we know the history of Rat Milkers. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it much more. I think it's very poetic that Rat Milkers picked Pickle up, considering their history. But in 3 seasons, Pickle has been on 6 teams. There needs to be repercussions for this. There needs to be a rule for this. And I'm not saying it's because of Pickle. I'm saying because of the precedent that it stands. I used to make fun of Carly. I don't know if any of y'all know Carly. I used to make fun of Carly. I used to say I've never seen Carly finish on the same team in one season before. I've never seen it. I can't say that I've seen Pickle play more than 2 games with a single team before dipping. Like he literally played 2 games with Checkmate, goes to Stalemate, plays maybe a couple of scrims for Stalemate, and then just goes to Ratmilkers, and he's playing with Ratmilkers this Saturday. Like there needs to be like some sort of rule. CGL needs to step in because it wasn't just him. We have more people. I mean, you could even say Reese. Reese has been in roster mania a couple of times. She played with Lunar Eclipse all the way through last season, and she's for the most part probably going to finish out with Cuddle, assuming nothing crazy happens. but it just sets a bad principle. And if I was a manager and I saw Pickle was a free agent, I'm turning his awe away. Not out of skill, not out of comms, not out of enjoyability, just for the simple fact that I'm not going to trust that he's going to finish she's not going to finish with me. And it's just like, what's the point?
I have a couple cents here. Dude, like, I think a lot of players, especially, in the competitive Overwatch scene, will hop on a team and kind of not focus on integrating into that team, right? So you end up
Yeah.
with a player that's constantly looking at greener grass. In their heads, greener grass, right? But like the thing that everybody listening needs to remember is that you have agency in your team scenario. Like you can actively give suggestions, give feedback, give solutions, and try to create a better environment for you and your teammates all in one go without jumping ship. And this is kind of the big thing with teams like this, right? Like you are in a diamond team, right? If you're listening, right? You have the agency to make that team better, right? If you don't feel like you can't, like if you can't make that team better, why? Figure it out, right? That's my whole thing. Like create a better environment. If you can't do that because of X reason, okay, cool, I get it. But like looking at the next thing always is an indicator that you aren't willing to work on the team you're on. Like it just tells me that you aren't invested in the team. And like coming from me, I'm telling you, like if I'm on a roster, I want to work on that roster. I want to help be a part of the team and build something that is the team. It's not always about me, but yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Valid. Truth nukes, bro. Can we get a W Nax in the chat, bro? That was fire. For me, the reason I got into team building in the first place was for that exact reason. I was a captain on the first team I played on. They low key kind of treated me poorly. They talked bad about me, so I left because the situation wasn't going to improve. And then I made my own team, and then I made my own org, and I think I did pretty good for myself. But I totally agree. You should always try to like fix the situation around you first and plant your feet because like we need some rules. We need some rules. But in the same breath, as soon as I was just praising Theory, Theory did it too. He joined Aura Fury, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that makes Aura Fury better or worse. Did Aura Fury have a main support player before Theory?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know that much about him.
Yeah,
all I know is I don't know.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. Theory's a good player. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's very very good in terms of like comms and stuff like that. Very easy to get along with. I know he rage baits a lot because it's like his bit right now, but he's actually a really chill guy. We used to have him a part of our org to manage some teams, and he did a pretty good job. And then he didn't really want to play anymore, so we moved on, and that was that.
I like Theory.
Yeah, Theory's great. Now another thing that happened that was interesting was that Fusto Suspenders and Stalemate merged.
Boo.
I want y'all's thoughts on that because I have some
hate
thoughts
it.
as an org owner. Yeah, go ahead. Share why.
Because DB doesn't get to play now this week, so I hate it.
W reason.
I don't want free wins. I mean, it would have been a free win anyways, but like, I want people to actually get reps.
Yeah.
I think as a look of internal situations, I can understand it. I don't know the specifics, but like, if you guys are stoked on being a single unit and you are two separate units that could succeed by creating a single unit, then sure, why not? I don't know. Kind of fuck shit up, but
I don't know. We were on route to having two teams drop rather than one, so either way, DB was getting a bye round.
Yeah,
bye team.
They should have just stayed as few because we don't need a bye.
It was just because like Stalemate low key blew up and Few blew up, and so I understand the reasoning, but to me, listen, bro, you shouldn't run a team if you can't be successful. Any team in my org, and we recently had a conversation about this in our staff chat because Sky J, our captain for our blackout team who plays in Nebula, came to me and he said, "Hey, do we have a gold team?" And I said, "No, I always get asked, but I don't have like the staff for it, so I'm not going to run a gold team because I don't want." Basically, what made me learn this was when Lunar and Solar played in the same bracket. Solar had more resources than Lunar, and it created a lot of tension. And so I never want to repeat that mistake. Even if the gold team was just kind of by themselves, I don't want them to operate by themselves. Like right now, I could tell y'all, Shadow's on cruise control because they're planning on different things. They're just using CGL to kind of like practice. Um, but they have a coach now. They have a captain. I'm kind of managing here and there. But like after I get like in terms of management, after you get players and you get someone to schedule, you're fine. Your job's done. Unless you need like to do HR stuff. Um, so looking at this from a org owner perspective, manager team, like, and I agree with Cloud. I know looking for players can be a hassle, but you have a week. You had the entire midseason break to find new players, and I'm sorry, Shadow. If you're busy and you can't handle it, I feel like it's a Shadow issue because he's playing on 3 different teams. Why on earth are you playing on 3 different teams and managing the team?
Real.
That's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. You should have either, given the responsibility to someone else or put your 3 teams on hold and say, "Hey, I made an obligation to run this team. I signed them up for a factor. I'm not just going to let them fall apart." You have an entire week to put out advertisements, to trial, and even if you don't have a great team, you are still fulfilling your promise that you made to the team when they signed up and joined your server to play in this tournament. Some of them now get to play because of Stalemate's generosity. But now, my question is, Stalemate has too many players. So now it's a logistical nightmare. And I don't know how they're going to run that, but it's Pickle, and I don't know how much experience he has managing. I hope that he does well and figure it out because Stalemate was one of the most exciting teams to watch when the season started.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
now it's just
DB blew that up.
y'all lost a map to Stalemate. GG's.
We
But now
we
it's
we,
just
we
kind
made Joe Biden crash out, and he forever couldn't hold us together.
That's true. That's true. All the ultimate rage baiters. He fell for it.
Rev started it. DB all jumped in. We were like, "Yeah, get this guy."
Dude, I've never like shit talked somebody into sending a shirtless picture into a text chat. Like, the hell are we doing, dude?
Yeah. I'm glad that Stalemate can continue playing, and I know it. And Sinarky's right. From a moderator perspective, from an admin perspective, it is infinitely better to have one team drop than 2. It just helps a ton with the like logistical stuff. And so I'm glad a lot of these players have an opportunity to play. Like Fuse so fast and Fez on a DPS line might be nuts. It might be nuts. So Stalemate could be good here. It's just from a management perspective, do better. Do better. Period. That's like you got to do better. If you can't stick to your word, then don't say stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all the roster talk for now. It was a lot. So I think we can transition into predictions for next week. And I don't feel like we need to update our tier list this week unless we want to move Monarch up, but we can just make a
No.
mental note of that, and whenever we evaluate them next time, we can do that way. So I don't think we planned on it. So let's just go through Preds. A lot of these are going to be easy. I can't imagine a lot of the games
Oh,
are
do
going to
we
be
want to talk
interesting.
about the patch before Preds, or do we want
Talk
to
about what?
the patch, or the non-existent patch?
If you
No,
and
yeah,
Sinarky
what
want to
patch?
hold out on that patch,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll patch.
gonna pull up these games. Y'all can talk about stuff because I know y'all are talking about it off stream. So if there's anything y'all want to mention, I know Anna's busted right now.
I mean, like that Sky guy, the big Malga guy, he might like that.
Yeah.
That Reaper might be a little harder to play on some maps. There's your patch. Congrats, guys.
Czar Reaper will still be played by DB. I could give you that for free though.
Which I hate because I'm tanking for a team right now, and I don't want to play Zarya. And if Zarya is like, GG's, bro.
This just in, Vert cannot aim.
So true.
I mean, like that was. I think we all kind of knew this. That's not what makes him good at the game.
Thank you, appreciate it. All right, so I guess we'll talk about these Preds. Monarch versus Checkmate, straight off the bat. This could be a sleeper game.
Yeah, it
Either
could be.
that or Checkmate's just going to blow them out of the water.
I think 3-2 checkmate.
I think that's reasonable. Any disagreements?
No.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh.
Checkmate winning versus Monarch 3-2. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so then we have EIG versus EKU. That could be a good game.
Yeah.
We've got maybe an actual toilet bowl. Thoughts?
I'm taking
yeah,
Eastern Kentucky 3-1.
I take EIG easily 3-0.
Let me think. EIG has a win versus Fuso Suspenders 3-0 and has a win versus Checkmate 3-0.
They have new players, don't they? At Hunters?
Maybe
They do.
I don't know. They've been adding new players all season.
I don't know, man. They picked up some names that I've seen in years past. So
Yeah,
who
I'll go
knows?
EIG like 3-1 or 3-2 here. I think that's fair. And then we have Stalemate versus Emerald Eagles. Surely, even through all the roster craziness, this should be an easy win for Stalemate.
I
Hopefully.
would agree. I would hope so.
Then we have Cuddle Puddle versus Aura Fury, and listen, my feeling has been like 50-50 this season, so take it with a grain of salt. But I feel like this could be a close game, given the fact that Zarya is still good and Cuddle Puddle has shown weakness versus the Zarya, and Aura can play the Zarya somewhat competently unless they're playing versus DB. Then it's not good anymore. So I feel like this could be a close game, but I think as long as Kyle wins the first map, they'll win the first series. Sorry, if they win the first map, they'll win the whole series. But I don't know what y'all's thoughts are.
I'm taking Cuddle 3-1.
3-1 Cuddle.
Yeah, I know Fury is debuting for Aura here, so let's see if he gets like.
That could be a sleeper
Tucker
pick.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Which one of us are you saying to?
No, sorry. I think if Theory wins, he's gonna get muted in Diamond Chat after. I think if he loses,
That sounds
he's
accurate.
gonna get muted in Diamond Chat right after.
Yeah, that's I was just about to say the same thing.
So either way, he's getting muted, and Max is gonna be left alone to rage bait by himself.
I'm gonna die, dude.
For real. Oh my god.
Oh.
Someone get an ambulance over to that guy's house.
No, it's fine. The pen is fighting back.
Oh no, he's pinching.
Finn, what's your thoughts on the series?
To be honest, I've been kind of blanking here. I've been trying to fix some shit in the back
Cuddle
end here.
Aura.
Oh,
Cuddle
Cuddle Aura? Because of the ad 3-2. I'm kidding. I think it'll be a Cuddle 3-2. I think it'll be a Cuddle 3-2. I think Aura did get a good pickup with Theory. Because that was something I kind of always thought in the while back, because they needed a good main support player, and I think Theory definitely can fill that role. So I think it'll be a 3-2 for Cuddle. Just I gotta take it. I gotta put some respect on Cuddle's name.
We'll see. Okay, then we have Diamond Eagles versus Wawa.
Wawa.
Surely this is an easy win for Wawa.
3-0 Wawa.
If it's anything less, we have problems.
Blossoms versus the bye week.
Ooh, tough one.
Oh god,
they've been having trouble with that one.
Tough. Those guys were real tough in week 2.
This bye team is really kicking my ass this year.
They don't give up, bro. Ever.
They just came back.
They almost got their first win this season, but sadly it was not meant to be.
DB should win. Should win probably.
I think probably 3-2.
Probably 3-2. It'll be a nail biter.
It'll be a nail biter.
We have the Battle of the Eclipses, but it's not gonna matter. Solar probably beats Shadow 3-0.
That's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah. Unless we see another crazy Cloud play, I think it's a 3-0.
Don't let Cloud hear any Reapers with Primal.
Don't worry, we've already told him to stop playing Winston into Reaper to make sure. I'm kidding, but still.
He just goes Ultra Instinct anytime a Reaper is moving with intent.
I'm pretty sure I saw that guy in custom games with 6 hard Reaper bots practicing. We're good.
Practicing to move them into his backline, or
practicing a bit of both. You know, you never know. Maybe we're talking a little too much shit.
Gotta practice those struggles.
I give my best wishes to those children at Shadow.
Nah, it's gonna feel the worst for me because I coached those guys or did. They have a new coach now, but I used to coach them. It's gonna feel real bad because I like them a lot, but I also want to win.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Alrighty.
So that is everything that we actually had to cover. Preds and everything. So bit of a shorter episode. I feel like the content was a lot better though.
Hear me out.
really-
You can see on the edge of the screen.
Okay.
Hashtag add tier list. This is one I built very quickly. You guys said we weren't going to do it. What do you think?
Yeah, we could kind of do a tier list.
That's why I did a real quick one. Ignore the ad tier. We can't talk shit about the we can't talk shit about the sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's our sponsor now. So we can't
For
talk
one
about
episode.
So like, I have a weird question.
Oh, there's no tier breaks right there. I have to do this together quick before you get anything. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get some tier breaks in this bitch real quick. So can we like?
Honestly,
can we do, like, tier break? Let's get that tier break. Get that between that S and A.
S and A. Yeah, hold up. Here we go. It's
I'm
about to resize it again. God damn it.
Honestly, this is fine. There we go.
Actually, yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, can the tier stop moving? I'm trying to fucking color it. There we go. There we go. I still have to resize it anyways. There we go.
I agree with Monarch being up in A tier. If order matters, I would put them behind Checkmate and Wawa.
Yeah. If anything, I don't know. Even with tier break, like I don't know. This week. Oh God, why is everything moving the way it is? I could do this even, and oh my God, it's still breaking. Sorry, I could even do this and be happy. Because like I mean, Monarch took it to map off. Checkmate's taking a map off. Wawa's taking a map off of some of these teams. Like I don't know. I think it's fair to put him up here at least, especially with tier break. I don't know.
Well, yeah, actually that makes
tier
sense.
break makes it sound like it's gonna be Dill Ducks versus the OWCS. Like
yeah, because like,
I love you guys,
But
Dill Ducks.
That's just because Dill Ducks doesn't practice though. They don't give a fuck.
I know. But again, but still the results. Like I'm saying, like that's a tier break where you literally are 0-3 every game almost. Like
yeah, but then there's like 10 tier breaks between them and any other team that ever plays them in the fucking relegation shit. Like
I don't know. It could either way, and I'd be happy. Oh my God, everything's getting broken.
Actually, I agree with having them above the tier break because my thing is like if Checkmate or Wawa or Monarch were to win a series versus any of the S tier teams, well then we have to talk about moving them up to S tier. Whereas taking a map or two off, you could keep them in A tier comfortably. So yeah, I agree. Keeping them up and then tier break for the rest of the teams is fine.
Yeah, stalemate's kind of in an unproven state right now.
My reason for the tier break is because
you want to talk shit.
Cuddle wins the same amount against maps against DB as any other team does, and they're still in the same tier as us. If I wanted to be that guy,
that's fair.
I'd put us at the top, like above everybody else. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. Yeah, you can go on hashtag ad just for you.
We've been tested the most, and we've actually like.
That's why I've definitely ordered this.
Guy, but like we kind of dominated Cuddle this past week.
Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of why I have it ordered here is because I feel like on any patch, like right now the patch definitely does favor you guys more, but I feel like on a normal patch it's a lot more even. But if we're going off patch, yeah, you guys are definitely just better on the Zarya Reaper patch.
Yeah, look, I hate to be that guy, but if this patch doesn't get changed and we go through playoffs with like a similar meta, GG's everyone. Right?
And I want to say that teams have time to prepare. You never know what some teams will do.
No,
We've seen some. All I'm saying is we saw Cuddle go from opening 3-0'd in week 1 to getting to reverse sweeping the same team. So you never know what can happen, and they learn. They will find a way. That's why I never count them out. Oh, that is the solar trauma speaking from last season. I can't count them out. I don't know. That's why I haven't ordered this one though. Yeah, like this is just. Yeah, like any of these teams on a good day could be up here if they really wanted to. They just got to get a little more work in.
Oh, okay. Now you did.
Hey, all I'm saying is these teams have shown they could do it. They just got to put that little extra push, and they could start contending. That's all. Like I think if any of these teams went 3-2 against one of us, I'd be able to make an argument from them up here. But no. They're not 3-2ing. That's why I'm not doing it.
Even if they were 3-2.
If that happened, I'd be dragging down, not dragging up.
You're telling me that's fair. All I'm saying is someone would have to move if like we had a close game between DB and one of these teams, or like even like the Solar in one of these teams. If it was like a 3-2, I'd be like, okay, we probably start moving some people around up here. But for now, we'll leave it as is.
You start losing 2 maps to A tier, you belong in A tier.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Hey, all I'm saying is, what if an S tier team goes 3-2 against one of their teams, and then also 3-2 against an A tier team? What are we doing then?
Okay. I have a presentation tomorrow. We've been yapping.
Yeah, that's fair. Fine. I'll stop causing drama.
Shut the hell up, Vert. Let me yap. Come on, man.
Kill yourself now.
All right.
Die.
Glad we can finally conclude the sponsored episode.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Hashtag free theory.
In the words of someone you know, lick my gooch.
Huh?
No way. No way you're referencing that right now. How do you know about that? How did you hear that from him? Did he get in the VC with you and say that?
No, he typed it to me. Come on now.
No way. Lick my gooch. Jeez, bro.
That kid says that shit all the time. Come on.
IRL too, but he'll be like, I mention my gooch. I mention it. It's just like,
Do you need to find a new hobby?
I know what it is. Look it up on safe mode. Full Eclipsed podcast, free theory, or on top. GG's forever.
Alrighty. Is that how we're really closing this out?
GG's forever.
Alrighty. Well,
Forever.
Go
Forever.
lick those gooches.
alrighty.
Look, those gooches is great.
All right. Are we closing out now?
Yes,
Consider it
we're
lit.
talking about
Alrighty.
gooches.
Yeah. Oh my god. Fine. I'll close it out.